So in this video, I want to talk about the predatory tactic of trying to use your face or the group you're in to set you up and link you with other groups. Now, to me, that's a really tough topic. It's tough because of race. It's tough because I'm female. It's tough because I'm 50. It's just tough. But it means that they can make a lot of mistakes based on that. So if you're talking about hitting me in the head and stimulating behind the part of my neck right here between my ears and behind my ears so I can hear them talking to me, it gets into what we define as someone who is mentally ill, doesn't it? That's why this to me isn't a soft topic or about psychology. It's much bigger than that. If we can make normally mentally functioning people appear mentally ill, even for a little while, there's a problem. Even a temporary bout of the appearance of mental illness, to create that in another human being is a big deal. And why that's such a big deal is because if you can go through a temporary amount of mental illness, it means that someone is creating something in you that could destroy your entire life. Now, my nose is draining a little bit, but I'm going to give you this as an example. If you had a career where it matters a lot, that could destroy that person's life completely. So that to me isn't a soft topic. We're talking about one of the hardest topics ever. We're talking about setting up certain groups of people with certain head shapes and face shapes and noses and all these other weird stuff that these people are talking about to appear mentally ill and destroy their lives. And my question is, once we say, okay, someone is doing this to people, and someone made a big mistake because I wasn't supposed to be included. Now, the reason they said I'm not supposed to be included is because there's so much relying on me. That means that there are other people who they don't mind including. I don't take that as a compliment. The other big issue with this goes back to what I said in the video that I'm going to put up before this, which is questions for gang stalkers. If it's illegal, so for example, I'll use an example. If you pick someone, you target someone, they said that little sound you just heard from my throat is part of this. But say, for example, you're a gang stalker, and we'll use gang stalker to mean one of multiple people stalking someone. And your job is to create the appearance of mental illness. And you do that. And you don't mind because you just don't care that you did this to someone. But someone knows that you did it, then guess what? You can then become the victim of this same thing. Because once people know you are involved in this and you have this information, you're just in as much danger as other people. So what I'm wondering is, at what point do gang stalkers start to wake up and say, wait a minute, if I don't tell this information and other people know I have that information, then I'm just in as much danger as the person who isn't involved in it. And that's my point. Even though I'm not now, according to them, involved in that part of it, I was still involved in the other part of it. And I feel that I was in danger anyway. There's no reason for me to stop investigating this, researching this, whatever word you want to call it. There's no reason for me to stop now. They keep talking about certain words because it means something to their computer. I'm human. We don't look at it like that. Just like their computer program failed them because it didn't recognize my head shape, face shape, or whatever else. Harping on certain words and using certain words to mean certain things in this sort of weird way that they speak doesn't mean anything to me. I'm human. I am not a computer. I get to say that's unimportant.